Hey guys, we're October 4th. It's Thursday, and as you can see, we're on the road. We're back. And yeah, that's a few days before we're supposed to come back, so that can only mean one thing, and that is that we shot a moose. We shot a moose. We're actually 2 days removed from shooting that moose, and so we shot October 2nd. It was a crazy evening. I filmed, so I ended up shooting that night, my first ever moose, and unfortunately I don't have the shot or any moose footage on film, but I do have some weird emotions. I did film a bit what I was feeling. So there's two different parts to this. Anyways, I'll let the videos speak for themselves. But yeah, we're coming back with some meat. So we're just headed right now to the butcher on the way home, and we're gonna go drop off a young little bull moose. So anyways, you guys watch the footage. Pretty exciting stuff. Check it out. All right, 6:15. It's time to leave. Unfortunately, we had a big bull moose come in, and so disappointed. I didn't really have a shot. He was like 80 yards, but it was so dirty. I was basically calling. I'm just gonna turn around here. So there's a nice valley all in here. And I don't know if you guys just heard that, but that was my stomach. So my stomach is upset that he's not eating moose. But right behind me, near that orange maple, down in the deep shit, he was calling. He was grunting and grunting and grunting. He crossed the water, and right before crossing the water, I had a headshot. Like, he was just facing me, but I don't know, 100, maybe 100 yards, maybe 125, and I just didn't have a shot. It was downhill, across fucking numerous amount of trees. Like I could see him with my naked eye, but through the scope I had nothing. So I waited till he crossed, and he crossed. He's thrashing in the water, and crossed over, and it was thick in the mountains, but it was really thick down there. So as he crossed over, and then he scraped a few trees, and he was coming. He was grunting, and then he just stopped. There's no way the wind is coming like at my back right now, so no way he smelled me. And I don't know. I had about an 80 yard. Might have had an 80 yard 1 second shot through numerous amount of leaves and stuff, and I would have been guessing, so the shot wouldn't have been. It's not the shot to take. Anyways, not for my first one. I don't know. I'm gonna regret it. That was a nice sized bull, easily a 40-incher, dark brown with like reddish on his horns, and on his antlers. I don't know. Just speechless. It's nice to see. Like, this is crazy. Called him in easily 250. Like, the grunts were faint, and man, they were getting loud. He never rattled, never did nothing in the trees. He's just coming on the Maheu, le col magique. Anyways, fuck. Sorry. I'm just disappointed. I'm glad we saw one. I'm glad I was able to call one in. I'm just disappointed for the guys that, we don't have a moose tonight. So, I've got shivers. Anyways, this is exciting. It's just disappointing. That's all I can say. First big game I ever see, and man, was it ever big. It would have been nice to haul it out of there, Dan. I don't think he would have been going into work tomorrow, but disappointed. Watch I get back to camp and everybody said I should have shot, but I don't know. My gut was telling me I didn't have a shot there. I didn't. I had a frontal and about half a second when he was walking through this thick stuff, and I couldn't even see him through my scope. He was broadside, and I just couldn't see him through my scope. That's how thick it was. So, anyways, maybe we'll get down. Maybe the other guy's shot. That would be a relief. Anyways, I'm gonna sign off for now. Spaghetti night. Guess we're having spaghetti and not moose. Peace out, guys. Yeah, that one got away. Okay, guys. I don't know what to do. I just shot. I was just leaving, and there was tons of sign down here, and I just shot. It's a female. Kind of quarter shot. Heard him crashing in the woods, and it's getting dark, so I don't know what to do now. Yeah, I'm just gonna go back to the four-wheeler and get my headlamp. I'm gonna try to call Dan. Turn the 35-yard shot. I don't know. I just sprayed a bunch of buck urine all over the place, and I was female calling, and I hear crick, crack, crook, and out comes the fucking. Ugh. I don't think you miss. Didn't drop. But, oh my god. As if that just happened. Okay. Gather my stuff here. Get my headlamp and gotta go look. That just happened. Fuck, I hope I didn't miss. Like, there's no way you miss from that close. No way you miss from that close. As if that just happened. Okay. I try to call the boys. There's not a lot of reception here. Jesus. Hopefully they have reception. Holy fuck. Alright. Here it goes.
Story, ladies and gentlemen. Here's my friend Derek.
Hi.
Hey.
First ever moose.
What do we got this?
Thanks, buddy. Drette dans le salle, drette dans le salle. Parc la Vérendrye.
Parc la Vérendrye, zone.
We're in 54 here.
Yep. 54.
54, 55.
Day 2.
Day 2 on the first. Had an exciting night here. I filmed it, and we'll check that later. But had a nice bull moose come in, 80 yards, no shot. Not this guy. And I decided to let him go, and decided to do one little pass before going to see Dan. And it was 6:15. I just wanted to go check this last little trail, and I came down here, and there's tons of sign down here. So I decided to just pollute it with buck urine.
So thanks to Dan is what you're saying.
Well, of course, it's thanks to Dan. Dan decided to give us our spot.
Yes.
And we're good to go.
There you
and
go.
Came down here. I poured some buck urine down there. And here, crick, crack, crick, crack.
Crick crack, my friend.
No more than a 30-yard shot. I don't know. You guys could witness it, but
That's about it.
wow.
Look at that, eh? What a,
Wow.
That's a beautiful animal, eh?
Yeah. And it came out so quick that I didn't even know it had spikes on this guy.
He thought it was a cow. We were
did.
for sure he thought it was a cow.
And I did tell Dan, I was like, it was so quick, it might have had spikes, but I've never seen a spike moose before.
Yeah.
You know, I've seen like small antlers,
Yeah.
but a spike I've never seen before. So
Wow.
but I did tell Dan that. And I was like, it happened so quick, man. Came out, man, what is it, 100 feet from where I shot?
You can still see the headlights.
Yeah, the headlights aren't too far back.
So we're got a little bit of work to do. We're gonna try to tie it up, and we're gonna bring it out to the truck.
Yeah.
Put it in the truck and
Unreal.
bring her home, and we'll have
Unreal.
spaghetti
Thank
about
you,
run
buddy.
around midnight.
Thank you, buddy. Spaghetti night!
Spaghetti night! Boo Bam Outfitters!
Bam!
All right, talk to you later, boys. There you go.
So how about that, guys? Exciting stuff, eh? Just crazy, absolutely unreal experience. I'm so happy the 4 guys were able to do that with me, that they were there with me. Tom, Chris, Dan. You know, Dan was working the next day, and on the first video I said I guess Dan is going into work tomorrow, and he actually did end up going into work the next day, but he stayed with us till 1 a.m. and he drove home, picked up a few coffees on the way, and he made the 3-hour trek back home, and it was into work for his 10 o'clock meeting the next morning. So hats off to you, Dan. And I always said it, and that I wanted to be with Chris and Tom if ever I got to shoot any big game animal. And thank God they were there, man. Like they've been through this before, and I can't thank them enough. Like they walked me through every step of the process, and I'm very thankful that both of them were there to help us out. And you know, seeing that second video, I just didn't know what to do. You see it from, you know, I've watched numerous amount of YouTube videos, and you know, not to, like, I took my shot, I wasn't sure if I missed. You know, like, you don't miss from 30 yards. You hear me also say that in the video, but you know, I didn't run after the animal. It was dark, I didn't want to mess up anything. I went back, gathered my stuff, I looked for early signs. I didn't see much, but I didn't go in the woods. I went back to get the guys. I called the guys. Luckily, we have reception where our camping spot was, and guys couldn't believe it. Like, just amazing night. And so we went after him, and there was no initial signs of blood. We took a few steps into the woods, and Tom spotted a few little drops. It was clear blood. It was a good sign, but not a lot. So we were a little worried. I know they were a lot more worried than me. I was relieved I didn't miss, first off. And then we kept on trekking, and I remember hearing him crash a few times in the woods. And so I decided, okay, I think it's going this way. Sure enough, a bit more blood. Looked like maybe a bit of lung or some muscle. I don't know. There's something else in the blood. Splatter was a bit bigger. Another one here, another one there. And Tom says, oh my, I think I see it. I think I see it. And all this time, right, I think I shot a female moose, like a cow. And Tom says, I think it's right there. And you can just see the white legs, like just a bit grayish, right? And he shows up. Sure enough, moose is there. Oh my God. And then Tommy yells, oh my God, it's a bull! You shot a bull! And he jumps in my arms. I'm like, what? What do you mean? What do you mean it had horns? And well, you guys saw it, deviled horn. A spike. I'd never seen that before. Like, I've seen, you know, the forks and whatever, but hey, I'm just happy I got my first ever moose. But to do it with the guys was just surreal, and I can't thank them enough for helping me out through the whole process. I know, cleaning him out, cutting him in quarters, like you know, making sure he hangs overnight, opening the rib. It was just, yeah, stuff that I knew had to be done. I just didn't know how to do it, and I just needed a bit of hand-holding and be told what to do. And everybody pulled their own weight, man. It was A1. I'm basically speechless. Like, I still can't believe it happened. I'm 2 days removed, and it's still fresh in my mind, and it's just still, yeah, it still boggles my mind. Anyways, thanks for watching, and we'll catch up with you guys later. Oh, bam.